What's up, guys? This is Senior Fell-Handed, and today we have some guest footage from HybredXero. We are in the AMX Chaffee Tier 6 Premium Tank on South Coast Standard Battle. The greens have taken the northern spawn, and the reds have taken the southern. Now, guys, if you would like to send in some footage for me to feature on the channel, send it to Bullvyi the Fell-Handed on Facebook. If you are going to send me an email, tell me you are going to send me an email, because I never check that thing. Man, I went in there one time and I had like 70 messages, and 3/4 of those were games, and I was just like, so I just, I did what most adults do, and I just turned and ran away from the computer. Moving on. Right now here, guys, we are rolling the zero line, which is really a wise decision in this tank. You have to kind of, there's a cadence to these autoloaders, these light tanks. And, the reason I enjoy light tanks, medium tanks, is because, your reflexes kind of come into play there versus the heavy tanks, which more or less just kind of take rounds, and that's why I enjoy any light medium tank footage. I'm not saying I don't send me anything else. I enjoy all tanks. I'm just saying, me personally, I enjoy playing said tanks. Moving on, I had a great man already just put that guy in the figure 4 leg lock. Fantastic. Now, we are currently taking cover here behind a destructible building, so we kind of got to keep our head on a swivel. Guys, you never want to pull out, taking rounds. You never want to pull out when you are still currently detected. You always want to make sure you break contact first. This is extremely important for light, medium tanks. Heavy tanks, if you got the armor, do what you like. But as an individual, I'm not a fan of willingly putting myself in the line of fire. And, I don't want you guys to either, because the longer you're alive, the longer you save your HP, the longer you can have a positive impact on the game. Moving on. So, as you can see here, guys, we've got one gentleman here around the corner. He is about to meet his dear and fluffy lord. We're going to go ahead and zoom in on him here and just kind of decorate him with our APCR rounds as this is happening. And, guys, you know what? In the AMX Chaffee, I always recommend a full APCR loadout. If you want to go in here and just make it happen, I always recommend this. Let alone if you're trying to 3-market, what have you. You can do some work with AP. I've seen it happen. But you know what? Sometimes, you're going to be fighting a tier 7 from the front, and everything's going to be bouncing. If you get APCR, that kind of gives you that extra boost that you need to kind of level the playing field a little bit. And that's what you need, guys, when you're in a tier 9 lobby. So just keep that in mind. We take a shot at this gentleman right here, misses, and we're going to continue to put some rounds on target right here. We're doing very well. We're really putting this gentleman in submission. I bounced that last shot, and in this case, the question here is, let us evade versus, hey, let's aim this last shot in, if that kind of makes sense. We would much rather miss an opportunity to do 144 damage versus, take anywhere from 250 to 390, depending on what kind of shell he had loaded, what have you. So anyway, just kind of throwing that out there. This gentleman right here is done for. We're busting at him. We're not having a lot of luck connecting with him, but you know what? That's life. We take a round on the way in, and this guy right here, man, he has the luck of the devil. But you know what? Everybody's luck runs out at some point. I'm going to go ahead and put a round in there as we're leaving. And mobility is really the key with this bad boy right here. We just keep it moving. It doesn't go super fast. It's not a very fleet of foot light tank, which is odd. It's, it carries most of its pain and hatred in the autoloader right there. A round just kind of barely zinged by us right there, but you know what? We got the job done. And now we're going to see what else we can get done here. Hammer is really coming for us here. Man, we are in a position. HybredXero goes ahead and dumps a mag. And this gentleman is going to try death from above. He fires on the way down, trying to make it look cool. He fumbled the ball. And now this guy is in trouble. He put a round in us, but you know what? I guarantee you our rounds will probably hurt more. A little bit of Finessery right there. Just right into the side. Pull back forward. Oh, it's all over now. Essentially, guys, you know what happened is once we got on the other side of that turret, kind of got his turret off rotation because it was along the same lines of trying to follow us, and then we moved, and it just didn't happen for him. There was a certain point when you could kind of see, you know, the game there change direction, and that was definitely to the favor of us right here. So anyway, moving on. As you can see, the game is not exactly going super well in our favor. You know, we're 2 versus 4. We're down 2-1. Not a good situation here. We're waiting on the gun to load. And we're going to kind of see if we can't come in here and just farm the mess out of this guy. And this is where we're really going to see a lot of work. You know, we put a round in the back there, caught him on fire. He's burning. He's not a fan of it. And we go ahead and dump the mag. We're taking rounds literally as I speak. We need to get the fudge out of Dodge, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We need to give the gun some time to reload. And right now, you know, we're 2 versus 3. We can possibly still clutch this out. Anything could possibly happen, you know. And if this gentleman has watched any of my videos, he is going to know to use this gentleman on our team as bait. Because you know what, you can't exactly control what the greens do, but you can use the greens to their full advantage, meaning their health, their spotting distance, what have you. You need to, this is about you getting better, not them. Now I know it's a very abstract type of situation, but what can you do? So right now, you know, we were hold down there for a little bit, kind of peeking over the corner there, see what's going on. A lot of gunfire is taking play here. There is definitely gunplay in here. Physically, we are a little in trouble now because, you know, our one cannon fodder gentleman just got murdered, so that's not a good thing. And right now, we're going to go ahead and fall back. And the idea here is, guys, in this particular situation, and if you watch some of the training videos, this is kind of what we're trying to mimic, but it's very difficult to mimic this, is that it's a 3v1 type situation. Well, what do? Obviously, you go out here and you bait them into a position, and what happens is the faster one gets ahead of the other two, and so you can 1v1 him and possibly make something happen. I mean, are we going to make something happen here? It's possible. It's a definite possibility. No, we hit him, but we didn't kill him. But that's kind of what you need to have going on there. But anyway, you know what, guys? We were the last man standing. We really made it happen. We put up some big numbers. 3,000 damage for a tier 6. 129 assist damage. So, you know, we didn't win the game, but we still made it happen. Guys, hope you enjoy. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And if you'd like to send me any footage, hit me up on Bullvyi the Fell-Handed on Facebook. The link should be below. If it's not, please tell me. See you guys next time.